Just about anybody playing in the luxury space, from what we've seen, is looking at that. It's the value that a high-end item provides, and it's you have, depending on brands, people who wear large badges, people who wear smaller badges, but are still within the luxury tier, and it's really figuring out what is that meaningful proposition to those audiences.
Tom, would you like to comment on how permanent these changes are going to be, or are they like bank bonuses as soon as we'll be back to where we were?
I don't think I think this is a huge shift in consumer behavior, because we're seeing it at all levels. So I don't think that if there is a shift back, it will be to the way we once operated. I think this recession, from a psychological perspective, sank in a lot deeper to people and caused them to change fundamental behavior. Everybody is holding back, in their purchase behavior, granted in different ways, but the point there is everybody's holding back. They're thinking about the smart choice for them. There's not that instant gratification that there once was, especially in the luxury tier. So I think you're talking about a different customer out there across the board, at least for us.
We see a lot of this. Visa and MasterCard report out on this all the time. A massive shift away from credit into debit and cash. People are paying down. You read it in the newspaper. People are paying down their debts. I don't think that people will be in anywhere near as much debt 10 years from now as they are today. And I think if we ever get back to where we were a few years ago, it'll be another generation.
We're seeing, for our clients that sell products, we're seeing less choices. It was too saturated. We're seeing a consolidation of the tiers, where they have products where they had 30 products in one area. Now they're going down to like 10 products, and that they can really focus in on what do they need, instead of these two products split off. They're bringing everything back together, and I think that's one of the changes that they're never going to go backwards on. So they can focus more on.
And that's a form of inventory management, which I've heard about at retail level, because at Christmas of 2008, retailers were stuck with a lot of inventory at the end of the season, and they really got burned by it. This year, 2009, they drastically reduced what they actually carried in the stores, so that if someone wanted something, and maybe look at a catalog or look online, but the product wasn't necessarily available to them right away. They may have to wait.
Absolutely.
To get it, and it just wasn't there. Right.
Also, from where your marketing budget, and Tom and Ellen, we all know this. Your budgets are shrinking. I can't take $1 million and split it between 30 different products and be successful, but I can do it with 10, let's say, for a quarter. So we're seeing that.
It's sort of, on our side, I think a little bit we might be bucking the trend, because we're actually rolling out new brands, but they are built solidly on customer need.
Yeah.
So we are not, the days of push it out there and they will buy are gone. If you're not building a product, whether it's hotels or credit cards or whatever, that customers need and responds to their needs, it's not going to matter how much money you put against the marketing of it. It's people are acting based on their needs now, more so than their wants.
Absolutely. Yeah, and that's exactly customer. That's the most important thing that's here is customer need. The customers have directed that these companies consolidate their brands on our end and grow on his.
Okay, Simone.